Hi, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle the Reader, also known as Natural Born Witch on eBay and other sites. I'm doing the tarot readings for June to July around 7th, about next 4 weeks, 4 weeks, 4 weeks, yeah. Um, and I'm not doing the storybook ones this month. I'm going to do them live. So here I am. So I did show a picture of sorry for the dog barking. What can you do? But, it's the neighbors. But, I did show a picture of the actually 11 cards I picked for Cancer. This is Cancer's reading. So what is that? June 21st to July 22nd. Cancer sign. So I did show the 11 cards I picked for Cancer. They got one extra because one card kept coming out, the Ace of Swords in reverse. So we'll talk about that. But the 11 cards were shown at the beginning. I'll show it to you right now again. Before we begin, I'll do each card one by one and go through what the month ahead looks for you, Cancer. I think those cards will be a little hard for you to see, Cancer. The glare of the sun right now, it's 4 o'clock California time here, but those are the cards. We'll go one by one anyhow. So here, let's begin. Okay, the first card pulled for Cancer was the Four of Pentacles. So with the Four of Pentacles is about holding on to money, being worried about losing your possessions, losing your money, losing your savings, losing your stability, and clinging on to it tightly. Maybe you're seeing money going, um, business wise and otherwise, different things that you have to do, and money's going, and you're just desperately. You see the gentleman there, desperately clinging on to your coins. So that's the first card for Cancer. The second card for Cancer was the two, the Major Arcana, the High Priestess. This is a card about you actually being quite intuitive, quite um, old soul, intuitive, psychic. It's usually a card of, yeah, like natural born witches, practitioners, psychics, but also just having a natural intuition, knowing psychic ability, and just knowing that something's going on, um, that's not sitting right, that's doing this to your finances, and that there needs to be a change, and that um, you know something isn't right, and you need to do something about it. Basically, with the High Priestess coming out next, and then you have the Six of Swords coming up next. Well, this is a card of having to move to calmer waters, getting away from it, getting away from the chaos, the calamity, the problems, going to calmer waters. There's a big storm, there's a chaos around you, causing these financial problems that you intuitively know aren't going to get better, is only going to get worse, and needing to move to these calmer waters in order to fix the problem, basically getting away, far away. Next, the Ten of Wands in reverse. This again talks about a lot of burdens, and needing to overcome the burdens, needing to, you're tired, you're exhausted, you're tired of the fatigue, the fighting, the problems, the uphill battle, and you're ready to heal and just get away and to regroup. So this is a card of being overburdened, needing to delegate, needing to release, needing to heal, needing some peace and quiet and downtime, basically. So that was your fourth card. And then your fifth card, you got the Queen of Swords. It's a card of standing your ground, setting boundaries, knowing what you need, like cutting through the baloney and getting to the truth, and knowing what you need to do. It's almost like the High Priestess in a lot of ways. This the Queen of Swords. It's about knowing what you need to do and the problems that is causing um the issues in your life right now. So um, it's getting to the truth and cutting through the baloney and getting boundaries and not letting people step over your boundaries, and what you know is right. What is right and wrong is wrong, and truths, a lot of truths that need to be corrected, that you have been allowing to not to be lied about, and not to come true, and true not to come through. And yeah, finally standing your ground and getting away from it all. It is also a card of stepping into your power and standing your ground, making crucial decisions about stuff. You see over there with the sword. So yeah. And then your next card was the pentacle. Yeah, I think it's the pentacles next, right? And your sixth card is the Ten of Pentacles upright. So this is a good card. Seems almost like with this card and the next one coming up, the Four of Wands, it's like you're finally pulling away and realizing what's real. It's about reconnecting with family, um, actually generational wealth, building that wealth back, worried about, working on getting back that generational wealth, um, um, family legacy, um, maybe reconnecting with family that you maybe were disconnected with and ignored, and were what's the word? I think these are not ignored, also ignored, but also like apart from, uh, disconnected from, and reconnecting with family, and that, and so that could be spouse, children, all of it, even even like um, extended family, mother, father, that type of thing, brother, siblings, all of it, reconnecting, building that family wealth, building that legacy, generational legacy, and that. So that's that card. And then you have joined with it, you have the Four of Wands again, card of it can be marriage, but a card of family happiness. Again, reconnecting with family, friends, community, them allowing you back in possibly, or you wanting to be back to the good stance you were in, and reconnecting with all these people, and being happy again, and back into a place you were before all this, whatever was going on that made you have to run from it, and stand your ground with it. So that's the Four of Wands is your seventh card. And then as your eighth card, you pull the Two of Swords. This is a card of decisions, as you see the woman there blindfolded and having to make pick between two paths. Um, so two decision between two things, but blindfolded, not sure of all the information on each of the paths to make a proper decision. So kind of making it blindfolded. But it's also a card of needing just make like a uncomfortable decision. You know the truth. You know what you need to do. You know the path you should be taking, but you're being hesitant on taking it because you're not quite sure. But it goes back to the High Priestess, and even the Queen of Swords. You know, intuitively, intuitively, mentally. Swords is the air sign. That's about what's in your head. You know the truth, and you know the facts, and you really know the right decision to make in the situation. You're just avoiding it. For whatever reason, you're avoiding making the correct decision and hesitating. Along with this hesitation, you also pull the Seven of Swords. Again, it's a card of lies, lying to yourself, deception, self-deception. Again, you're pretending you don't know the right path, and you're not sure of what you should do, but you do. And it's the card of you're lying to yourself, you're being deceptive to others and to yourself. This is a card of liars, thieves, stealing stuff, even corrupt people around you, um, that usually, you know, things never go right. You hang out with the wrong people. Sometimes you're the thief there, and other times you're losing. You're being stolen from. So This is a card of not healthy people around, not good situation, and just being deceptive to yourself when you know the truth and what you need to do. So that was actually your ninth card there. But I picked 11 cards for you because this Ace of Swords kept coming up. It came up during the main part of the reading, about the fourth or fifth card, and it came up again at the very end, along with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This card talks about basically having mental fog, breakdown in communication. Air signs, the swords are always air signs about communication. And you have a lot of air signs in your reading. And funny enough, there are three cards that came up. I'll show you in a minute, but you probably saw it was Leo, Capricorn, and Gemini. And yeah, there's a lot of Gemini, a lot of air sign in this reading, lots of it. So you're dealing with someone who's a Gemini. This card is about you knowing what you need to do and not doing it. Um, it's about not facing your truths and being mentally in a fog about stuff. So, and this came out a couple of times. Ace of Swords came out quite a few times. You also have the Eight of Pentacles. This card, oh, not that one. Where's your Ace of Pentacles? Okay, so Eight of Pentacles. That was part of your, like the 10th card, 10th and 11th card. This came out 10. Ace of Sword came out 11, but Ace of Sword also came out during the main reading, so like around number 4, but I wasn't sure. It came out with a couple another cards, so usually I only take one at a time when they flip out of the deck. So Eight of Pentacles, and it was in reverse. So this is talking about you working hard or trying to work hard, or maybe even stop working so hard on whatever your project was, business was, um, whatever's your main financial thing. Um, but basically, your work not paying off. There's a card of you thinking you're doing things and everything's set and it's not paying off. It's not showing profits are going. Again, that's probably why you're clinging on to your money at the beginning of the reading with the Four of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, it shows all that hard work is not paying off. So you're trying to rebuild, but all your efforts aren't really paying off right now. And again, the Ace of Swords came up, so that's about you know communication and a big breakdown in communication. So someone you had a big breakdown in communication with, and you're kind of in a mental fog about it. Maybe not even sure what to do about it, but you know you need to get away with it. There's a lot of thieves. Where's our little thieves card? A lot of thieves in the house. A lot of bad things happening. So you need to get away from it, and you know what you need to do, but you're having trouble doing it, basically. So, um, and all your hard work is not flowing, isn't working. So, because of all this bad stuff that was built up, and that you need to make a big change and get away from, what do you need here? Where is that? You need this. You need this Six of Swords. You need to get away from the chaos, get away back to calm waters. So that's your reading, Cancer, for June, all of June, and into the beginning of July, around July 7th. And that's your reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in a few weeks. I hope that helped. Have a good day.